Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason welcoming you back. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my lord, it's like being a voice actor. I mean, I am, but it's like you just say the lines and think of them, and it's just like your brain just goes blah, 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 blah. Pretty much. Anyway, hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason welcoming you back to more The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we began our adventure through this dungeon, which is, titled the Old Schoolhouse, specifically the underground area. And we managed to meet up with Machias once again, who has decided to join our party, as well as reunited with the girls, who we found out were Laura, Emma, and Elisa. This time, we're going to be continuing searching for the other two members of our class that we have yet to reunite with, and just, keep going through this dungeon in general. Starting off, though, we got a battle. I will say that while I will admit that I did not choose the hardest difficulties on this, because I just don't believe in difficulty being a factor of playtime.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
And I don't know, that's just me. It's like, I don't personally like to factor in playing on a certain difficulty unless it's like something like a Zelda game where it could actually be interesting. For me, I'm gonna be honest, if I played on any other difficulty than the one I'm on, then I would probably hate myself and I would not enjoy this LP, and I don't want to do that to myself. I'd rather do something to where I can actually show off what I like about this game and not just, do it for oh yeah, do the very hard difficulty for content, because that's just not who I am. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep going now that we have, that we've taken that chest, but also have run into some more enemies. More enemies! These guys are obviously weak to physical attacks, but because I'm playing on a different difficulty, it's still possible to beat them with them. Alright, let's keep it going.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Oh.
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, Class VII. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
What just happened?
Wow.
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. Guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she knows exactly what she's doing. Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
Yeah, probably. I mean, for somebody with that agility who literally can break the gameplay and, get up to the place like that, through those means, yeah, I'd think so. So, when you actually play as her, you don't get to do that kind of thing. I'm just saying, game. I mean, if you're gonna be fair and make these attributes parts of people's characters, I mean, I'm just saying, you could have just given it to our ability. I'm just saying. I don't know, it always feels weird to me that a lot of RPGs don't have jumping as a definitive ability that you can do constantly. Specifically, it's anime RPGs, and obviously that's no offense to the genre. They make some of the most the most incredible storytelling games that you could play, but it's just an odd choice to me. I don't know. It just kind of makes the characters feel grounded in more than just a literal sense.
Do you hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Come on. Rain!
Wait for me!
Incredible.
That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Guys, Warzel. Nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Jusis Alberea. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old block. Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
You son of a...
Magius.
I know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Jusis, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already! I'm sorry, okay? Just... leave me alone for a while. You guys should just go on ahead with him.
Oh,
I think you went a little too far, Jusis. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It would seem I still have much to learn.
huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Alberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, I'm with you all the way there.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central institutions for most of that. So what are you going to do, Jusis? Machias said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along if you don't want to.
I was intending to press on to the exit by myself. but I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so I'll accompany you.
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your company. I mean, I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Let's just go with that.
We should get moving then. Come on.
Alright, due to that incident, Machias has left our party and Jusis has joined our party. So now, let's go ahead and get into a fight and see what Jusis is all about.
My turn!
It's my turn.
So Jusis uses
Very
a
well.
fencing sword. And he has a few crafts, or I guess he has a craft that we can use with him, called Rapid Thrust, a series of 3 rapid thrusts. It specifically just attacks one enemy, so it's not all that useful in a group. But I mean, it'll at least take people down. When an attack misses, the target will counter if the attacker is in range.
Right!
Well, that's a good thing to, you know, keep an eye out on. Excuse
Very
me,
well.
sir.
All right. I go where the wind takes me.
We're almost to another level up. But let's go ahead and keep going, I guess, because we gotta get out of here and hopefully track down Machias where he might have went.
He seems kind of imposing. I don't know how to break the ice.
Alrighty, we've now entered the underground area 3. It's pretty much the 3rd underground area section. Let's go ahead and see, is there any other items here? Get ourselves a reviving palm. I think that's used to revive KO'd members, so it's pretty much like a 1-up mushroom in Mario RPGs.
Watch out, guys! Go!
All right.
Okay, let's
Very well.
see what we can do
My
here. Just take care of these enemies real fast like.
All right.
The other interesting thing about
My turn. Is everybody
specifically
okay?
turbo mode is we got a new craft, Motivate. It's an encouraging shout to rouse allies to battle.
Nice.
We'll have to see how that works later. But yeah, with turbo mode, the other thing is that battles kind of move pretty quickly, so we pretty much can we pretty much can get through battles a lot more frequently and not necessarily have to cut them out like I would in other RPG LPs. So
Very well.
yeah, not a bad thing at all. Let's go Adam Cutter. I probably should have showed Motivate, but we'll show it off at some point here.
All right, let's keep going.
My plan is to show off all of the skills we like, the crafts we get, but I won't necessarily be able to show off every craft in the game, as a lot of crafts still, I believe, get unlocked up to like level 99. And I think that's as high as this one goes. Either that or it goes a little higher than that, but that requires a bunch of second playthroughs. And I'm going to be real with you guys. The ability to pretty much platinum this game is multiple playthroughs. And I have plans to show off as much as I can in the first playthrough, but I do not have plans to cover New Game Plus or anything within like more episodes, other than maybe showing off what changes and whatnot. That's pretty much about it. I have no plans to do like 3 different playthroughs in one series. I'm just not that kind of person when it comes to RPGs. Okay, let's see here.
Give us. Leave it
Go
to
ahead
me.
and head over here. We got another enemy.
Handle this.
Go ahead and beat him down.
Is everybody okay?
Is there anything in this area? Oh, the chest.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Got evade 1. So that's a, I believe if we actually look at our orb mint here, that is, yep, that is a stat orb. So we can actually, I'm gonna go ahead and equip Tear to Elliot because he's more of, he feels like more of our healer anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and evade to Gaius. And we'll leave that there for now. Alright, let's keep going. Is that everything? Yeah, it's the stairway room. Oh, this must be it. Yep, we've made it to where we need to be. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. And let's head inside.
Hey, are we...
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busywork at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. You've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
The statue?
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Helios, help us.
This will take everything we
Alright,
have.
it's boss time. Let's go ahead and use a battle scope on the Iglet. I think it's Iglet Garmer. A stone gargoyle spoken of in Erebonian legends. Its sturdy body repels physical attacks. So it seems like our most effective methods are going to be arts this time around. So let's go ahead and we'll do some... Pretty much all of our arts will be effective. Ooh, golden sphere. Let's go ahead and try that. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, let's go needle shot. Go ahead and give us a defense up.
Leave it to me.
Let's go ahead and go for another airstrike. Go for an airstrike there. Oh, and they've made Elliot dizzy. Let's go for a firebolt here.
All right.
I guess I can try, just see what we can do with, some crafts. There's Motivate, that pretty much just gets us some, higher stats. Or increases some of our stats, so like we got higher, we got health regen, defense up, and, strength up. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Guess I'll go for another gold spear. Trying to make the most out of this because I know physical attacks haven't been working on him. It's like I don't want to just stick to my crafts. Okay, Aqua Bleed.
I'll handle this.
Guess I'll just go rapid thrust.
Leave it to me. My turn. There.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. We can get our defense high back up again. Can we finish him off here? I'd be able to.
Go! There!
There we go.
Okay, safe for now.
Now that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too... Guess I have no choice.
Stand back! Yeah! Huh?
You made it!
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay, at least. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening...
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
You?
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot! An opening!
Go!
This one's mine! Ah!
We did it! I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again. I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class VII?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arcs, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely.
Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that! It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
Idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just so now you know. And that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not? Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kinda feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now. Which leaves just the 2 of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the unless something is done about it, this country has no future!
appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Jusis Alberea, claim my place as a member of Class VII.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke! Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick!
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alberea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who goes through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do. I'm in, come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
We'll see about that.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9! With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Well, well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
"君の息遣い